Stargaze is merging with the Cosmos Hub. All of your NFTs are going to have to be reminted in Atom, and the Stars token is going away. If you hold Stars, you're absolutely screwed. That's actually not true, so don't panic. I'm still a Stargaze user. I'm an NFT collector, so I have some interest in what's going on over there, and I'm going to let you know what's going on over there because I had a conversation with none other than Shane, founder himself. So let's talk about that here in Dead Cat Crypto. Stargaze is everybody's favorite NFT platform, and if you don't know about it, are you even in NFTs? But it's a Cosmos chain. It's an app chain, which means it's completely dedicated to an NFT marketplace with a couple ancillary apps that help out the marketplace, let's say. Well, there's an idea being tossed around to collapse the Stargaze chain and move it over to the Cosmos Hub. The Cosmos Hub really doesn't have smart contracts. It's just a security chain. Other chains can kind of borrow security from Cosmos using the Atom token, which is a more liquid token than most others in Cosmos. And if you want to get to Stargaze, you got to go through another chain or onboard another way. It's a little bit of a headache for new users to get liquidity and get used to the way things are in Cosmos. Now, if this were to happen, I see this as a net positive for Stargaze. Listen, I love Stargaze. I have tons of NFTs over there. I love interacting with the different Stars community members. I just minted Sneaky Productions, their latest thing with the weirdo guys that kind of look like the animals, which is creepy. I minted those. I'm going to give one away this week, actually. But the Stargaze chain itself doesn't seem viable. The token price tells you all you need to know. And I never really gave Stargaze a hard time about the token because I believe if you're an NFT chain, the assets are the NFTs. The Stargaze token is, it's governance. It's used for consensus, minting blocks, reward validators, all that. Let's just say it was a done deal and the Stargaze platform, the contracts, the marketplace, what you see when you go to Stargaze gets picked up and dropped onto the Cosmos Hub. There would be immediate benefit for this, right? Number one, more exposure. People know Atom. A lot of people don't know Stars. It's just how it is. You almost have to be in the know to play over there with NFTs. Being on the Cosmos Hub means they're going to receive at least some degree of support from ICF, Interchain Foundation. They're a massive organization that has deep pockets. They recently absorbed the Skip team, and the Skip team is very good at understanding how Cosmos and the ecosystem and the tokens are viewed from outside the ecosystem, okay? This, I think, has a chance to reduce friction by 80%. In other words, if you tell someone, hey, there's a big mint on Stargaze, and they're like, well, I only have NFTs on Solana and Polygon, and you're like, oh, no problem. You just have to buy Atom, route it through the hub, use this other bridge to get it over to Stargaze. Oh, and by the way, the mint is not happening in Atom or Stars. You got to swap it into this other low liquidity token to mint your NFT. That's not really great onboarding, really. So if you could just mint your NFTs on the hub, on the Stargaze app, it's so much better for new users, easier to onboard and retain those users. Now, there are some drawbacks, I admit. Number one, you lose your sovereignty. You're no longer a sovereign chain. Governance, I don't know, it gets a little dicey because now you're on the Cosmos Hub. Maybe those validators and the Atom stakers don't care about NFTs. They're kind of niche. And maybe governance is not going to be a strength anymore, where it may have been when you were on your own chain, and presumably everyone holding your token and staking cares about NFTs at least to some degree. There will obviously be some technical challenges, which I'm not an expert in, but all those NFTs need to get migrated over to the hub, right? So what happens there? How long does it take? Do you migrate them yourself? Does the protocol automatically do it? They say, okay, guys, the marketplace is going to be closed on April 13th because we're going to migrate all the NFTs and it might break the chain. I don't know, but that does have to happen. And obviously what everyone's worried about the most, the token, right? The token's going to need some rethinking because you migrate onto a different chain. What happens to your token? How do you replace it? Do you just phase it into Atom? Do you continue to use it? right? Are people going to buy the Stars token other than to mint NFTs if it's not really stakeable? What are people going to do with their tokens? So that needs some rethinking, but I think there's opportunity there. And the number one opportunity is to get rid of the token and replace it with a token that's issued in the United States so that you can declare that your token is an American issued cryptocurrency. And we know with the current administration, it seems like they want to give preferential treatment regulatory wise to tokens that are launched from the United States. Stargaze could be that one. Maybe the first one in Cosmos, definitely not the first one in crypto, but there aren't that many. All these different teams weren't allowed to market their token. They had to set off some offshore entity in the Cayman Islands, British Virgin Islands, or whatever, launch their tokens, and then they don't talk about it because they're afraid of the SEC. Well, crypto has a friend in the White House now, and maybe this is a good chance to launch a different token, maybe get creative since you don't really stake it anymore to secure the chain. If Stargaze was on the hub, community can weigh in, come up with ideas, some productive ideas, pitch it to the Stars team. They'll actually listen. And if those ideas are good, maybe it gets implemented in this new American issued Stars token.